And hello there, this is Isix with a monthly channel update video for July 2020. Holy smokes, we're around halfway through the year now. Man, this year's kind of sucked. Um, I guess the general what's up with me, it has been a little bit of a rough month, but I'm making do. Had a few days where it's like, I don't want to move at all. Yeah, so that kind of sucked, but I've been sort of managing it, trying to figure out better ways to sort of go about my general day, and so I can more deal with the existential insanity of our current state of being as well as my personal life. It's annoying, but I'm managing. But unless what seems like seasonal allergies is actually much worse, I've managed to avoid the plague so far. So that's good, good for me. Um, I don't really want to have long term lung damage and things like that. It sounds like something that would kind of suck to have. I've been given with the recent increases in cases, mainly in the south, but also a little bit in my area. I have been I've stocked up for another 2 weeks at the store, and will be able to avoid running into anyone if I so like until like a week from now. Um, Hopefully people start wearing masks again before that happens. Like, wear your damn masks, people. This is so freaking easy. Hmm. Anyway, in other things, writing is still progressing. Been a little slow this week because I said, it's been kind of a rough one on my end. But managing to get some stuff done. I got some feedback from some beta readers on my current big project, and most of it's pretty good. In fact, one of them was like, "So when's the sequel coming out?" I'm like, I haven't written it yet. Sorry," because it did kind of leave at an end, but not an end of the adventure. So, yeah, a good stopping place or maybe pausing place for that tale. But I could have gone on, but it was already 100,000 words, so you know how it goes. If I keep going, it's just going to be like, well, this is now 400,000 words of no one's going to read. So it's good to break these things up. I'm also kind of focusing my next. So I've been sort of poking at some of the edits and things like that. Reworked the first couple chapters because they're still pretty crappy. To better introduce the characters and things like that, because I didn't get a good feel about them until a couple chapters in. So kind of going back and working through that. It's something you have to do sometimes. But overall, there was a few minor here's or there's, and a couple sort of lingering big questions like, this doesn't seem quite believable, so I need to go back and sort of like, I need to add a couple more details here to sort of make the full sell on some of the big plot points. But anywho, so that's progressing. I also need to query more for my big sci-fi novel I've been querying forever. Seems like. Just been kind of, I guess, demotivated to do that recently, but apparently, once again, it's a good time to do it, I guess. But also, there's apparently some agencies out there, like literary agencies, that are kind of having weirdness because they were representing awful people, and their agents are like, no more of this, please. So yeah. So I fully support folks basically saying screw it to that nonsense, but I do need to be doing my research again as far as picking out good options there. Next big topic: Watchers of Tomorrow is still progressing. We are nearing the end of the Star Trek: The Original Series, and we got like 4 episodes left to record. We're still a few more, haven't gone up, including the movie for this for my choice for this season, which was Dark City, which is a great movie. And I once again feel like I dropped the ball to a certain degree, which kind of happens sometimes with these sorts of things. Like, there's some ideas I want to sort of touch upon, but I don't really know how to introduce them properly. But oh well, maybe I'll do a look back sort of thing at these various things that I screwed up on or missed or wanted to talk about but never got around to. But yeah, it's still a great movie. I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. It's involves someone who has lost his memory in a noir setting. Also, there's some weird, creepy guys with pale skin that float sometimes. Anyway, so that's happening. Also, since we are nearing the end of the season and the series of the Star Trek original series, it's time to start pondering some guests. I got a few on my short list and kind of feeling around for a couple more to maybe add. I'm going to start making a more firm decision of that probably pretty soon. Sort of running by Gepwin because it would kind of take turns back and forth, sort of picking our guests. I picked Omega Geek the first time. He picked Jesse Earl the second time. Both excellent folks. It's back to me, and I have to make a firm, good, smart decision. Who should I have on the show to enhance us and be interesting and all that cool stuff. Kind of torn between, do I poke Star Trek focused people? Do I poke other YouTubers? Do I poke someone outside of like podcasting and YouTubers and things like that? I'm still kind of undecided there because I got some options in all of these here. So, yeah. So, yes. Also, always looking for feedback for the show. Is there like parts of the show that just don't work for you guys? Is there things that you want to have more of in general, or what? I know we have sort of a format as is, but with suggestions we can tweak things and perfect it. Seek that perfection the Borg wish to have before they get to it. And before we get to the Borg. Anywho, on to YouTube stuff specifically. I'm going to be doing more Banana Viking server stuff. Later today I might even do a little bit of recording. Been meaning to get back to building. I've been doing a lot of digging and clearing out water in my underwater box. And I've kind of hit the point where I'm almost done stripping the seafloor of gravel. So, so go me, I guess. That means that the next step is just digging a lot. And I kind of want, and I need to start using some of the stone I've been digging up as is. So, I got 9 chests almost completely full of gravel. I was like, yeah, free gravel for anyone who wants it. Like, everyone else on the server, take it. That's the real reason we got more people on the server, guys, so they can take my freaking gravel. Speaking of, you are probably watching a little adventure where I gave some of the other folks on the server some iron. Built a little monument for each of them. This is before Jasper or Spuds hopped on the server. As such, I did not have build them a tower, but I did record this a little bit before Jasper joined up. It was kind of out of order and weird if I didn't also give him a monument in a video that I recorded before him and Spuds got on the server, and then I posted it after other people had showed their reaction videos. Anyway, so I'm just using it here. In other things, I'm also thinking about doing a small to mid-size game of some sort where I basically record it all in like a few days, so I can get to the end for sure. Because I guess to a certain degree, when I sort of do it like half hour here, half hour there sort of thing, I guess it kind of burns me out faster. But if I just sort of do as a big long chunk, I can do pretty well here. I was thinking about doing Surviving Mars, because I picked it up on one of the bundles for Racial Justice recently. Unfortunately, it looks great, runs great, but there is a problem with the graphics. The longer it runs, the glitchier the graphics get. And also, if I zoom in all the way, everything vanishes into a foggy haze, and I don't know how to fix it. I've been fiddling with the various controls there. But overall, it seems like a pretty cool game. If I could get that to work somehow, maybe I'll bring that to the channel and do a campaign where we do something cool there. Otherwise, I've still got a whole bunch of other options to be looking through, and been sort of poking through some of those, see if those fit my fancy. Is there anything else I need to sort of mention at this point? You guys are beautiful. Yes. Even you're beautiful. Just I suspect you probably wouldn't be here, unless you were, a generally good person who put up with my crap, at the very least. So I guess I should just kind of thank everybody who tunes into my channel here, because you guys are, I know I've not been producing much content recently, but it's, the the fact that there are people tuning in does keep me going and keeps me around. It's like, I should really do something for the channel here. So yeah, I've been, that's you guys help me remember that there is the world out there, and there are people who want to be entertained, or at least have something to put on while I do the other stuff. Not directly watch. I know how things go sometimes. Yeah. So I'd like to give a special thanks out to my tier, my various Patreons of tier $5 and up. Javier Olazaran. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Feel free to correct me if I got that incorrect. So Javier Olazaran and Styx Renegade, which is a name I've spoken before, so I'm a little more practiced at it. But anyway, you guys are awesome, so thank you in particular. Thank you very much there. Feel like I have something else I wanted to say, but it's not coming to brain right now. Uh-oh, I lose brain. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Another thing about writing, if I do get like a successful query, and I'm going to get like my big sci-fi novel published, things like that, and I get like actual money from it, that means I buy a new computer, guys. So if you guys know any agents, literary agents, who are looking for a sci-fi novel about 116,000 words, point them in my general direction. Maybe we can work something out. It's a sci-fi political thriller with sort of hard sides elements, but that's not really the focus. Anyway, I think that's all I got. So thank you once again for joining me. This is an Isix, talking over some footage I recorded a while back. And until next, everybody, toodles! Woohoo!